with a twisted dream. Over all the demons, he stands tall. The top demon above demons, hear his call.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Twisted Goblin. Tonight, today, tomorrow, whatever time you fucking watch this, I'm gonna speak on Dragon Ball Dainma. So, Dragon Ball Dainma, what is it? What have you missed? You have missed the lore expanded. Dainma was the first fucking world ever in existence and dimension, and they from there the fucking universe game created. Every world, everything, and we find out Zeno is not the top dog. We have another top dog, and Zeno is more the god of destruction and the god of creation. So now in this that's sad, but we also find out there is a which then we find the creator of the first Kid Buu. They cannot recreate it, but they can create new versions. So we have Ku and Du. Ku and Du. Ku is the smart one, even though he seems the most ridiculous one in the beginning. He can talk, but he's not so strong. Then we get Du, that's very hungry in chocolate, stronger but dumber. So together it could become Kanjuku, a fusion that we would love to see. We don't see that, but it seems like it's a bit built up. Lots of Star Wars references in this movie, TV show. We also find out they fight. The first one fights with Du fights against one of the Sigmas, whatever you want to call them, those androids, machine things that guard the Dragon Balls. Those guardians. The first one goes against Du. The second one goes against Vegeta. Vegeta is like also has the Kraken to fight against. They fight, they go back, they start. Vegeta becomes stronger every time he fights. And then the Namekian that's been going around with them makes them does his magic, make him strong, makes the fucking android machine number 2 stronger, and Vegeta has to go even more hands, fails, becomes Super Saiyan 3 for the first ever time. He defeats it. Wonderful, you know, he fucking defeats it. And a fucking record, he's stronger. His hair is more like upright and it is downward like a Super Saiyan 3. But then again, this is also a kid version of Vegeta. So maybe in Super Saiyan 3 when he is an adult, it would look a little bit different, but it's not like we all imagined me, because we've seen a what if as Vegeta had Super Saiyan 3. It's almost down like Super Saiyan 3 is with Goku, but everybody has like a bit of a different look to them. Anyway, Vegeta kills it, then has to solve a fucking problem that seems easy, but it's also one of those I gotcha moments that's like, no, it's not as normal as look. Yes, he got, but he has no fucking biscuits at all, because it's a snake. Snakes would not eat biscuits. So it's like, oh my god, you're right. And then we have a more fucking harder solve when Ku gets the chocolate from Du gets the chocolate from Ku. Ku gives the chocolate. We find out Ku is much smarter than it. While Du did defeat him, is much stronger. Gets stronger. While Ku gets smarter. He's like gets smarter, so smart that he gets able to solve problems that's like this is lots of numbers going on, and then you have to solve it. It's like, good luck, you've seen it once. It's not like you can see it again. It's like you've seen it once. Come on. It's like, what the fuck? I would not fucking that's why I have to see it on paper. I have to able to see it on my paper, man. I cannot do that. So Baku can, and he solves it. Fucking a genius. But he just tells his brother this. His brother can hear it, and he says it, and then it's like, all right, he won. And then Ku's like, yes, we did it. It's like, you didn't cheat shit. I guess I didn't. Even though he fucking told him, but somehow he's like, he's smart. But he lets them walk all over him. What reminds me of me. Man, Ku, poor Ku, man. It reminds me of me. I let some people walk all over me as well. Not many, mostly the one I'm very close to, and somebody that's like, okay, I know how stubborn he is, and I know how to deal with people like that more and more, because saying the wrong word, you know, some people are more of a problem than others. You have to always keep in mind, it's like, is this gonna, like, in the end, is this gonna be a good thing or a bad thing? Because I feel like if I go too much against it, it's gonna be a bad thing, because I still have to work together with this person, and I have to, if I have say my opinion, say what I think, I'm gonna have one that's like over there the whole time, and I have to fucking watch. I would not feel comfortable with that. I already had that problem, but she moved away. Mostly our work. She got kind of fired. I think she got fired. It's like, so she's like this. So I don't like having fight. If I can make sure that, you know, everything is going great, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so yes, so Kudu and Vegeta, wonderful fights, love it. There is more going on, but I already recorded this video before, and I felt like I did some in the end of the video I started malfunctioning. Was like literally like, okay, blah blah bee ba boo ba. So I was still like, I was trying to think of something and I could not think of it, and then I know about it but I could not tell it, and then I tried something and I failed miserably with that video. So I was like, oh no, I'm gonna record this again, but a shorter version. So here's my shorter version of the video. I hope you enjoy it, you know. I like Dragon Ball Dainma. I think it's a great show. I think it's on the top tier. I think it's first. There is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is like the pinnacle of awesomeness. Pinnacle. Super has some great evolution to the universe. We have gods, we have things, but the movies are the ones, the peak of the top. Like Dragon Ball Broly is like, holy shit from animation, beautiful done, great work, everything about it. You go back to Dragon Ball Super, animation sucks, things get rushed, but you know, whatever. There are some good arcs in there, there's some good potential for awesomeness that I'll still enjoy. Then there is Dragon Ball Dainma, that I feel like is somewhere around Super, because sure, it expands and the animation is much fucking better, but I'm also like not the biggest fan of them turning into kids. But it's still awesome to watch. It still has awesome fights. It still has like, it's more like Dragon Ball. It's a combination of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It has good fights. It gets a bit rushed with some fights, but it is awesome. It gets some good story. I love the Demon ROM, so they getting to that is so expensive. Vegeta getting Super Saiyan 3 finally is so much for fun. It's like all of those makes much more fun to watch. So I think this is a win for everybody. If somebody hates on this, if you dislike it, great. If you're gonna hate on it, at least watch it till the ending of the show. Because I have seen lots of people like, oh no, this is trash. Like, I'm not gonna see Dainma. This is not, the lore is broken, the lore is like... You also have to remember, this is the creator of Dragon Ball that made this show even closer than anywhere before. Sure, he forgets things, he's old. Well, he was old, he was thin, and now he's dead, unfortunately. May he rest in peace. His legacy will still move on, and it's so far it's in good hands. It's not like Star Wars when it's in fucking terrible hands, because they just want to make money instead of feeling the love for the show. Oh, Dragon Ball Dainma feels more like a love letter. Great stuff, and I cannot wait till the follow-up, what others will do, because I know Toriyama was one of those persons that really loves humor, and his kind of humor, and fights were not his main topic of the things. He just did very well with fights. Like, he did Dragon Ball, it's like, holy shit, I am good with fights. And then somebody told him, dude, he should do more with fights. He did, somehow he got more serious, lets people help him. Dragon Ball Z was born. Dragon Ball Z, more fucking fights all the time. There's fucking things. Everybody blow up, awesomeness and over. So Toriyama had a lots of hand in that, but also lots of hands off. But because his thing is more humor, and that shines through Dainma much more, like what his kind of humor is, what kind of fights he will. Because fights are never like the priority, but he's good at making those fights. Like Dainma, really good with fighting, really good. The fights are thing. There are twice happening at the same time, and they're fucking amazing, interesting to watch. I cannot wait to make play it in the games. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Twisted Goblin, and I'm gonna end it here. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on in 20 minutes because all my fucking videos somehow end up being 20 minutes for some reason. I don't know how I do it, but I do. I'm sorry for the people that want shorter videos. I have a gaming channel for that, shorter, 3 minutes. I cannot edit right now because my editing is with with a fucking watermark, and that watermark I cannot able to get, or I have to buy the whole thing. And also the watermark seems to really bug me down, and so much goes wrong. Black and white, I cannot do that anymore because that's now after a paywall. So my black and white, my great effect, and I feel like I have to find something better than the original plan. I have a bit of trouble with that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video about Dainma. I'm looking forward till next year where there's more. Mostly this finale. I think it's still in March that Dragon Ball Dainma is going, and after that there is gonna be a movie, another movie gonna come out apparently. So I'm excited for that, but also if they're gonna start now, it's gonna be in 2 years or something, or been a year. Maybe we're gonna see a trailer this year at the end of the year. Next year, like at the end of that year, we're gonna see a trailer maybe for the next one. I hope they keep Broly in it because I like seeing Broly. One of my favorite characters, certainly the newest version of Broly. Some are always fighting like, oh, this is the original Broly is much better. They're kind of like, no, the original Broly is much eviler, and I feel like you can give that character to somebody else. Like that personality can still get to somebody else. I mean, sure, there's I like that Broly. I think that's cool, awesome Broly, but his original story is so trash, man. It's like this original story is like, no, what the fuck? Like he literally is like, oh yes, Goku cries, made Broly cry, and that's why he hates Kakarot. Like why he screams Kakarot, because he remembers that somehow. Some the fuck out, I didn't fucking remember. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Twisted Goblin, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos. Goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.